This week marks the end of the spring sitting of the Ontario Legislature. In many respects, it was an incredibly disappointing week, especially for students, families, and educators. It's clear that the Premier's failure to have a plan and to make investments in making our schools safe means the end of in-class learning this academic year. But you have my commitment that I will push the government to have a plan and make the investments so that our students are back in class learning in September. I also pushed the government this week to repeal the legislation that caps and cuts wages for nurses and to make pandemic pay permanent for frontline healthcare workers. The Premier cannot call these heroes if he doesn't pay them like heroes. I also pushed the government to end the cap on overdose prevention sites so we can increase access to harm reduction services to address the opioid crisis, the overdose crisis facing so many communities in Ontario. I also fought hard against the government's Bill 276, which is an attack on renewable energy and on education in the North. You know, it's unacceptable that the government doesn't understand how important renewable energy is to addressing the climate crisis, to creating jobs, and to reducing energy costs in Ontario. Finally, the week did end on a positive note with the passage of the Food Day Canada in Ontario Act in honor of Anita Stewart. Anita Stewart was a friend of mine and a hero to many of us in the local food movement. And I was honored to move an amendment to the bill to change the title to say in honor of Anita Stewart. I know local food advocates across Ontario are celebrating the passage of the bill today.